I spent that time adding some new improvements. Uh, I have clothes now, and I improved the layout for my Twitch. Uh, yeah, I've been wanting to stream for the past few days, but life's been busy. But now I'm streaming again. And today we're playing Grim Fandango. Here it is. Gotta open it. This is my first time playing it, so I hope it's a good time. Grim Fandango.
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. Just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead. Are you ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records. Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have
fancy.
a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks to dead and no commission low-life cases like yours, Menso.
Hey, Manny, the boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight. He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere. Especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint.
Oh, and we're in the game.
¿Qué es esto?
¿Qué es esto? What's this? I've always wanted to use one of these pneumatic
It's some sort of
tubes.
special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Whatever you say, Jefe.
Alright, now I just gotta figure out how to play this game. Anything on the desk to look at?
My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
Database of deadbeats.
Ah, the old files, the old clients, the glory days when people died with dignity. Domino Hurley didn't not picking that up.
Not picking what up, Manny? What do we got here?
It's a deck of cards.
Deck of cards. Guess I'll
Better
take it.
these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me.
What's that?
I don't feel like pitching cards right now.
Oh.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
I get that. Yeah. Anything else to look at?
My boss is always giving me these motivational sales books. They bought the farm, now sell them the cows. Stuff like that.
Alright. Oh, hello. The game does not automatically save. Please save in the pause menu to avoid losing progress. Alright. I guess I'll do that now. Although I don't think it's the kind of game that'll crash on me. You're a little bit of a slow walker. Okay, double click runs. What's up?
It's my boss's secretary, Ava.
It's my boss's whipping boy, Manny.
Buenos dias.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Where was the poisoning?
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver, for crying out loud. He'll know.
I forget. Am I supposed to be somewhere right now?
Manny, do I have to explain your job to you again?
Yes.
No, but I'd like to hear your description of it, just for kicks.
Well, the Manuel Calavera that I know picks up people in the land of the living,
Dead people?
preferably, and he brings them here and tries valiantly to sell them the best travel package they qualify for. If he sells them enough premium packages, our hero will be free to leave the land of the dead. Until then, he and I are stuck here, having the same conversation over and over again for eternity.
What if we just skip town tonight?
What if we just skip town tonight? You and me, baby.
Well, thanks for the offer, but we'd never make it out of the city alive.
But
In one piece, I mean.
I bet I could get you out if I really tried.
Oh, Manny, look at you. You're a trapped soul and you don't even know it.
So what did you do in life to get stuck here?
What I did back in the fat days is none of your business. You know the rules.
Well, I gotta hit the bricks.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
Oh man, I like the humor in this game so far. It's cute.
It's a hole punch.
A hole punch. What's this? Another office?
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Oh, I suppose so. Alright. Let's go outside, I guess? Or what's this way? Elevator? Now I need to get... I guess this is where I need to go? I have no idea, by the way. Seems to be where he's going. Yep. This way.
There are lights for wash, rinse, wax, and land of the living, depending on your destination.
Come on, Manny. You can go a little faster than that. With all these cars.
Here's what I need. Wheels.
Alright. How do I get these wheels?
It's a tool cabinet.
A tool cabinet.
Not picking that up.
Alright. Anyone home?
Hey, service.
Hey, who the...
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, sir. I I didn't expect sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
What is this guy? Hey, are you a driver?
Hey, you a driver?
Me? Ha! No. I don't ride them, just wrench them.
Hmm.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys. I don't get many
Gladys.
visitors. Hey, I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Well,
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
yes. Do you want to be my replacement driver?
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh, no. Sorry, can't. Rules.
Yeah? Yeah? My roommate was knocking on my door. It's all good. Come on.
Come on, Gladys. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
Oh. You just have a self-image problem.
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? But I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order from upstairs. I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line. Getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
Including your office. Alright. I guess we gotta go see the big boss. I guess. Let's go try that office that we couldn't go to before. Back to the elevator.
That won't help it get signed.
Alright. It was this way. Here?
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
I guess I can't do that. Can you give me any advice?
If I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, I've got Manny Calavera out here to see you.
Didn't I say no interruptions today?
Sorry, Cal. Maybe tomorrow.
That's too late.
Oh yeah, like you're going anywhere.
Alright. Where do I go now? Another elevator? Let's see where this goes for now. What's this?
Ah, the old head of the department. Way before my time. I heard he was a total slave driver. It's locked.
It's locked. Oh, I'm outside now. Alright, where to go now? Oh, a festival.
Looks like some sort of crafty mine. Hey, what's going down, clown?
Hey, back off, suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck. What does it look like?
Man, you got an attitude, huh?
I
Alright.
have to go. That sound makes me want to kill somebody.
You too?
Oh, can I get into the office to the side, maybe? That's something I can do? Oh.
It looks like a rope, but it's really just a bunch of cheap ties tied together.
I wonder what that's doing here. Alright, let's go. In here? Is this the place?
It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom.
Oh. Boss isn't even here.
This place is a mess. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning.
The poisoning.
Memo from the desk of Don Copal. Hey! Work orders are assigned by my office and are not exchangeable among salesmen. Swapping, selling, and especially stealing work orders will result in severe disciplinary action.
Well.
More junk I don't have time to look through. No time to ransack. Everybody's at the poisoning but me. Just thinking about Don's file system gives me a cold chill.
Okay. How do I go about doing this?
No time to ransack. I'll come back after the poisoning and search the whole room. Don't need it.
Not helping me here, Manny. Alright. Computer?
Not picking that up.
Not now,
I'll
Ava.
just change his auto response here.
Not now, Ava!
Wait. I'll have to wait. I'm in the middle of a very important meeting. Didn't I say no interruptions today? Whatever it is, I'll have to wait. Uh-huh.
Ah, cripes, Ava! Just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy!
That looks handy. Can I go back that way? No, I suppose not. Alright, back out the window. Seems like one of those games that has a lot of running around. Wait, that's okay. Wait, what are you doing? I just want to climb down.
Not picking that up.
There we go. Alright. Back to the office. I wonder how long this game is. I should look that up. That's alright. It'll be a fun break from playing Morrowind. Although I'm also excited to keep playing Morrowind. I could play fantasy RPGs all day, every day. Hey!
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something
Gravity.
here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava! Just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy!
I'm playing a skeleton game.
Excuse him,
It's called
Manny.
Grim
It's probably
Fandango.
a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
Oh, so smooth.
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving!
This game is pretty funny. This is my first time playing this game. I don't really know anything about it.
Favor. I could have walked faster.
Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning.
Whoa, where are we?
Domino. Ew, the living still give me the creeps.
A lot of weird stuff going in this game.
Bound only by the paper-thin wrapper of mortality, a soul here lies, struggling to be free, and so it shall, thanks to a bowl of bad gazpacho and a man named Calavera.
Okay.
I can't carry the whole package out of here. He's got to shuffle off his mortal coil. Then we can split. I can't use my bare hands. I'm a professional.
Okay. And then we do this. A skeleton freshly hatched.
Nice bathrobe.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you care to.
Cut the yeah. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tub the rear end, dual blow, pop it out of the hood.
Wah wah wah
You'll
wah
get plenty
wah.
of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary mug.
No, wait. Can't you find me something?
I want a
where I can
mug
move
like
my
that.
legs?
You know I'd like to, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard ass.
Uh-oh.
I gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey, now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out. Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill. Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I oughta...
I'm sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one.
Oops. I think I bonked my mic. Alright, now what do we do? Hello again. You missed the great poisoning.
Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a none.
Híjole, I got a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one.
Alright, I can't find my driver.
I can't find my driver.
Manny, do I have to explain your job to you again?
No, but I like to hear your description of it, just for kicks.
Well, the Manuel Calavera,
Dead people?
preferably, and he brings them here and tries valiantly to sell them the best travel
Alright, I
package.
think I
that
heard
sells
all of
them
this
enough-
before.
Until then, having this over.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
I guess that's it. Oh, I go in this room? Hello.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's
So many
just say that
skeletons.
Sister Calabaza has a secret passion. for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
None of your business, Hurley.
You're right. What went on between you and, Bruno is your business.
Bruno.
Well, see you in limbo.
Oh, that's great. We should do this more often.
Alright, I guess I'll take off. I hope this game isn't the kind of game that's whoa.
You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery?
Huh?
You think you're better than me?
No.
Good.
Well. Alright then. That demon it's kinda thick though. I don't know if you saw that. Hello again. You got anything new?
Can I walk through your tent?
Does, yeah.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, alright? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, alright?
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
Oh man, every time I ask for a balloon animal, I usually go for a cat. Or a sword, that's cool too. There, a dead worm shouldn't be too hard for you to do.
A dead worm.
Heck, that's easy. There's no limit on those.
That's not what balloons are for. My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
Do you have any more dead worms back there?
Well, sure.
Alright. Oh, that's not the office. There it is. Although if I want to start running down a highway, that might be fun. Although a little dangerous. Oh. Can I go into this guy's office?
One of the chemicals for our packing material comes out of there.
Uh-huh.
For those who enjoy no hassle travel. I don't need the hernia.
No hassle travel.
One of the chemicals for our packing material comes out of there.
Can I put the balloons? Alright, I don't think I know the point of doing this yet, but I'm doing it. Alright. So he was talking about the the chute thing. I've always wanted to use one of those pneumatic chute things. Never had the opportunity. None of the banks or offices I've been to have them. Uh-huh. I guess I can put one of the balloons in there.
Look out below.
Alright, maybe the other one as well. I hope there's not an order to this. Yeah, the game does look good. I'm playing the remastered version anyway. Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
Servers down again.
What else is new?
That's such a typical thing at my job. The server is going down. Alright, what's new over here? Oh, maybe not over here. What room was that in? This way? Oops. Alright. Nope. Yes. There we go.
It's the wheel on the door.
The wheel on the door
Not picking that up.
goes round and round.
The wheel won't budge.
The wheel won't budge.
I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
Alright, Mr. Pink, thick demon dude.
Hi, I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material. See how they like that.
Don't do a terrible thing like this.
Do a terrible thing like this.
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right.
It is really funny, huh?
Just curious. How'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you.
Can I squeeze in there just for a sec?
Are you kidding? This is a highly secured area. No one's allowed in here who ain't me.
What's so special about you, buddy?
What's so special about you?
I, sir, am an elemental spirit, summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire. Fixing pneumatic tube switchers.
No, I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
Well, I got a split.
Yeah.
Alright, what's next? Is there anything else I gotta do here?
Oh, not again. You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. Okay, I don't know what else I'm doing here.
Good enough for government work.
It definitely is the funniest skeleton game I've played so far. Although Undertale's up there with some of the skeleton puns. Oh, I feel like I was smart, leaving the open door locked. I was just fooling around too, just clicking everything. I feel like I should save it. Alright, we're in.
It's the sophisticated and delicate hub of all the communications here in the Department of Death. As a rule, I never touch anything more sophisticated and delicate than myself. It's locked.
Oh, it's locked. Anything else to look at?
That red tube looks familiar. It's the sophisticated and delicate. As a rule, I never touch anything more sophisticated and delicate than myself.
Alright, what do I do now? I must admit, I do have a walkthrough open. Because I'm usually not good with these types of puzzle games. Or no, I've just been solving this all on my own. Master puzzle solver. Alright. Do I have anything in my inventory?
This deck of cards is a little frayed around the edges. Then again, so am I. And I've got fewer suits.
Oh. Nope.
Too much air pressure.
I mean, it's like a point and click puzzle game. You gotta make sure you have the right stuff. Alright, I'm forgetting to do something. I gotta hole punch one of the cards. Apparently. Select.
Manny, what are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey.
Hole
Couldn't play
punches.
this card there.
Reminds me of my last office job I had. And one of the tasks I had was literally just punching holes in paper like all day long. My current job's at least a little more interesting than that. Okay, go in there. And there we go.
Mercedes Colomar, client number 9308, blah, 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 died of chickenpox, time of death, yada, yada, yada. Aha, positive attributes, volunteer time, reading stories to dying children. That's good. That's really good. I think you're it, Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me.
Lares, are you loco? What got into it? That was a company car.
Oh yeah, and it's even better company now. I'm in.
It's pretty cool, I must admit. It has actual flames as well. Take that, Domino.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
You're not the nurse?
No?
You're not here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Oh, are you gonna fall in love with
Save
her?
me,
No. But there's still a chance you could save me.
huh? That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar.
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to... nowhere? What?
Did I do something wrong?
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
Oh yeah, I think I was gonna mention how I got new clothes. I had a busy weekend, so I couldn't stream, but I wanted to make sure that I did something productive. So I added new clothes to my avatar, and I changed the layout of my Twitch. I like it. Sort of cloudy and starry. Anyway, I just got thinking about it because I'm like, oh, maybe I should have gone for Grim Reaper style clothes. Oh well.
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes. Would you like to see my birthmark?
Is your birthmark on your skeleton?
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill?
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Much.
Very little.
Very little. Just the normal amount of murder.
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
Oh.
Not even a teensy bit of killing?
Maybe I just wasn't trying hard enough.
Were you a big shoplifter?
Well, they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
Oh. Mean to animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter,
Just stop right there.
Oh boy, I don't even think I've done any of these things either. Never stolen, I've never been mean to animals. Obviously never killed. Never cheated on my taxes.
Ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never
I just
paid
did my
taxes
taxes
in my
recently.
life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh. Ever cheated on your husband?
Mr. Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's no skin on it either.
I guess you'll just have to trust me then.
I give up.
I give up.
Don't say that, Manny.
Excuse me, but I have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble.
Yeah, I see why
Please,
people
call
like
me
it too.
Manny.
It's pretty funny.
My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
Deadbeats. We're all deadbeats.
I just don't understand it. Why can't I find anything good for Mechi?
Maybe I have to leave the office.
I'm sorry I let you down, Manny.
Oh.
Domino's door is locked.
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office! Now! You vandalized company property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run Domino here off the road! All in order to steal a client from her legitimate agent!
There's nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Manny, now I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she had a long walk ahead of her and she wanted to get started.
Walking? She had a ticket on the number 9. Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients to Domino. That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it. And now, because of your little stunt, she's out there, on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve! Get in there and stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me!
Well, where am I now?
It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent.
Philodent. I have no idea what that is. I don't know anything about cars. Can I leave?
Hey, is anybody out there? So, Manuel, have you thought about what you have done?
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about getting out and getting even. That's it. The only way out, Manuel, is to be taken back in. If you are truly still loyal to this company, declare it loudly. The management might hear and stick you right back in their fold.
Something they can stick in their fold.
Yeah? Well, I got something they can stick in their fold. You have to try harder than that, Manuel. A man's loyalties decide his destiny. The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to
The
prove
DOD.
it. You would do that? That could cause this agency a lot of trouble.
He got a timeout. Yeah, basically. Maggie.
I'm gonna blow the lid off this place. Young man, you are an enemy of the Department of Death.
Welcome to the club.
Oh.
Salvador Limones and guest.
Where are you taking me?
To the headquarters of the LSA.
LSA?
The Lost Souls Alliance. We're a small group, Manuel. We're always looking for new soldiers.
Whoa.
To do what exactly?
We need help in our intelligence unit. You know Eva, of course.
What?
Manny?
She's here
I was
too?
once a reaper like yourself, Manuel. But I uncovered a web of corruption in our beloved Department of Death.
I have reason to believe that the Bureau of Acquisitions is cheating the very souls it was chartered to serve. I think someone is robbing these poor, naive souls of their rightful destinies, leaving them no option but to march on a treacherous trail of tears, unprotected and alone, like babies, Manuel, like babies.
What's your evidence?
That's where you come in, Manuel. Or should I call you Agent Calavera?
Manny suits me fine. I'm not looking to join any military organization, Sal. I just want my job back so I can work off my time and get out of this dump.
Well, you won't even be able to get out of this city without my help. Which means, of course, you won't be able to find that woman and you'll never get your job back. When you're ready to join the cause, Manuel, come talk to me. We might be of some use to each other.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
It's my boss's secretary's evil twin.
Just me, honey.
So you're not really a secretary.
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency. Doesn't Cabal wonder where you are?
Don and Domino were both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown. Some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? And how does
Well,
he fit
I bet
into
he's not
this
fat.
sinister
I
puzzle?
bet he's just big boned. How long have you been a
How long
spy?
have you been a spy?
Salvador recruited me about a year ago. I couldn't resist him. He's just so noble.
What are you working on there?
I'm trying to get this radio working so we can use it in the field, but it looks pretty hopeless. Salvador's right. We need good old-fashioned homing pigeons to communicate with our field agents.
You have field agents?
No,
Homing
it's just Sal
pigeons.
and me right now. But someday, Manny.
Any messages for me?
Yes. Join or die.
But I'm already...
Again.
I'm off.
Fight the good fight, babe.
Join or die. Again.
Salvador seems to be concentrating.
Okay, I'm in. What do I have to do? I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Marro. Communication will become vital as the Lost Souls Alliance spreads out. We'll need messengers we can trust.
You want me to be your messenger?
No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work. History shows only one messenger to be of use to a cause like ours. Carrier pigeons.
Pigeons. Are we gonna go collect some hatful boyfriends?
If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go?
No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera. I need you to bring me their eggs.
Oh.
You're keeping me
Eggs.
here because you need the eggs?
Why are you still here, Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches.
I'm off.
I'm off.
Farewell, Agent Calavera, and ¡Viva la Revolución!
Viva the revolution. Okay, what's this?
Where does this go?
To a secret tunnel out of the city, but it opens for members of the LSA only.
I guess I'm not a member yet, huh?
It's a slide projector.
Oh man, I've played Hatful Boyfriend before. It's a funny game too. Dating pigeons. Guess I gotta climb up there again. What's up, buddy? Still making balloons?
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
A cat.
Okay, a cat.
No problem.
Oh,
Ta-da!
and there's bread. Oh wait, I guess I still have the balloon animal in my hand.
The bread of the dead.
Bread of the dead.
Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year, I think I'm entitled to a little pan de muertos.
Oh, that's a good idea. Pigeons love bread. And then... pigeons will probably be on the roof. So... probably gotta climb up this thing again. Huh. You got some good strength climbing up this rope. Even if you are all bone and no muscle. Oh, they're skeleton pigeons. Nice. Let's see. Can I toss this over there, maybe? No? This one?
The drapes are drawn. Dom and Dom will still be in there.
Dawn and Dawn.
The drapes are drawn. Dom and Dom will still be in there. Dom's office is empty. There's nobody in Domino's office.
Ooh, can I go in there? Oh.
He doesn't even hide his booze in a file cabinet. What kind of salesman is he? Cheap paper mill diplomas.
Ah, must be fun having a job where you can drink on it.
I'm gonna try to guess his password. Nope. It's not Golden Boy.
Golden Boy.
Desk drawers? I don't have desk drawers. What the?
Oh, what's in there? Raid Vibrate. Hello.
It looks like a glowing hunk of coral.
I got a coral. Anything else in there?
Imagine a way to use coral there.
How's the stream going? Good. Good. It's my first time playing this game. But it's a game full of skeletons and good humor. So, I'm already a fan. Now I'm just trying to figure out this puzzle.
What a jock.
Punch it. Yeah. Well, what's up there? Oh.
It's Domino's mouthpiece.
A mouthpiece. I guess I'll grab that.
Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth.
I feel like I have the opposite problem. Brain empty, only skull. But I'm getting far. If I get stuck, I don't have anything against looking up a tutorial.
Domino's in all these pictures, shaking hands with dead celebs. No use for it. Not interested.
Alright. Is that everything in the office? Skeletons and good humor. I mean, it is. It does sound like Sans and Papyrus, huh?
Cheap paper mill diplomas.
What, you don't have a diploma?
No use for it.
Are they using their diplomas from when they were alive, or is there an undead university? Alright. I can probably attach something to this rope. Maybe the mouth guard. Oh. Alright, that's the coral, right? Maybe that'll work on it.
I wonder if that's how Domino meant it to be used.
I don't know about that, buddy. Alright, let's try this again. Aha. Very nimble. Alright. Let's go get those baby skeleton pigeons. Oh, that's a lot of pigeons. I guess I never really thought about how many pigeons are on rooftops. They're kind of cute in a weird, creepy way. Alright, I think the bread will come in handy here. Or why don't I just use the scythe, huh? Alright. Distract them with the bread.
If I just hand it to them, I'm liable to lose a finger or two.
Or not. Bread. Oh, did I solve the puzzle?
Watch it. Get him off me.
No. Did I mess it up? Huh. Wait, do I have to run back and get more bread? Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe I should save this game more often. Before I try combining things. Oh well, it won't be too hard to run back and get more bread. Watch me go through all the bread.
I'll just take a little more bread to honor the dead.
At least there's no one asking for me to pay for the bread. That might make it a little tougher. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, I got some treats for you, skeleton heartful boyfriends. Alright. This time, a balloon animal. And
Maybe that will scare them. Eventually.
And then the bread. Man, you're good at crumbling bread, Manny. Or it's just really dry bread. Oh, am I gonna be able to get the eggs this time? Oop. Yeah.
Yeah, beat it, you lousy little ledge pickers.
Ledge peckers. Alright, come on, Manny.
So that's where the vermin come from. You must come with me, young ones, for I am the Grim Reaper. Man, are those pigeons gonna be ticked.
I solved it.
Man, are those pigeons gonna be ticked.
Alright, I guess I'm only grabbing one handful. Alright. Wait, so are they hatched as skeletons? That's kind of funny. Right. Do I just go through here? How do I go back? Alright, I guess I have to find another way back in. Run on the highway.
I'm not going in there. They still think I'm locked up, hopefully.
Alright. Let's keep looking. This way? No. Alright, there must be something through this alleyway that I'm not seeing. Oh, the garage door. Let's see, this is where I talked to the guy before, right?
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
What did they do with Globus?
It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent. It stays here. Ooh, ick. It came out like soft serve ice cream, but judging by the smell, I think it's auto body filler.
Ice cream. Oh man, I could go for ice cream.
Fill a dent. Good for dents, great for dentures.
Just put that in my pocket and hope for the best. Okay, I have no idea what to do now. Now I need to solve the puzzle of where to go to. Uh-huh. Is it that thing?
Not picking that up. Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
Uh-huh. Puzzle solved.
I have a little craft project here I want to show you.
Ooh, what is that? Custard?
Try it.
No thanks.
Good at
I'm
puzzles.
watching my figure.
Ugh. That's not what I was expecting.
Wow, that made a perfect impression of my teeth. And left quite a chalky aftertaste, too.
Chalky.
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth.
I hope
and
I
get into the
can
computer system that way.
make a good impression. I got the eggs.
I have a couple of things for show and tell. Check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you, Agent Calavera. You are
I'm
a
an
friend
agent
of the
now.
revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you. You must go to the town of Rubalcaba, my friend, if you want to find your lost soul.
How do you know where she is?
I don't, but everyone who wants to get to the ninth underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubalcaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
Manuel, are you in love with her?
Love?
Love.
Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here.
Well, they walked pretty far.
That was some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest.
Yeah. Alright, where do we go now? What? Buddy, what are you doing here?
Blood is my friend. Why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny, they fired me.
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Don't you need that, buddy?
Gladys, what have you done? Oh, Gladys.
Oh no, it's getting worse. What are those? They look like spider bats. Oh, he's just sleeping. Alright.
This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubalcaba.
Let's Suppose we should go get his heart back. There it is.
Oh no. Ooh, ick.
Eek.
Shoot.
Alright, can I just grab it?
These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web.
Oh, what's this?
It's an ugly pile of bones. Like me.
Not like me though, I'm a cute pile of bones.
I guess I could always use a spare.
I guess I'll grab that just in case. Whack.
Soup's on. They don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
Alright, I guess that wasn't the trick. Can I cut it down? Ooh.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
I guess spiders have wings over here. There it is.
It's still beating.
And put it back.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Not my car.
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch? Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault. Oh, I can, Don. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all,
this guy
he
is
wasn't
new.
in charge of this operation. At least, not until now. Hector, no!
Oh. Wait, how do you kill a skeleton?
Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask!
Is it gonna be broken? Am I gonna have to fix it and that's gonna be the next puzzle? Oh, no, it's working.
Sorry.
Wait, can I drive around with this? Wait, it's a maze. How do I know where to go? Oh.
Hey, wait a second.
I guess that's one way of finding out. Alright, this way. Wait, did I go this way already? I can't remember. Wait, did they all just go in a circle? Wait. Was there somewhere else to go? This way?
clearance for that kind of road.
Alright, maybe this way. Come on, don't get stuck. Whoa. This is new.
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this?
Christmas tree.
Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
Ah, okay, here's the puzzle.
That would make a decent go-kart. He looks much better with his heart not ripped out.
Oh yeah, there's something that reminds me of. Speaking of hearts, there's something else I added to my character avatar. I got heart eyes! I figured out how to do special poses. I'm planning on adding more sometime, but so far all I have are heart eyes. Anyway.
Gladys, what are they doing to that tree?
Oh, city boy. You work all day in a 60-story skyscraper, but didn't you ever wonder what it was made of? The marrow of these trees, man.
Wait, they're like bone
They
trees?
suck it out. It's like cement.
Is that why the town's called El Marrow?
Huh? Never thought of that.
I like his ears, they're so
Maybe
cute.
so.
The marrow of the trees, Manny. They suck it out. Okay. What am I gonna do here? I have no idea. This.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shut the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon. Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake it down for sure.
I mean, you're a big guy, can't you just knock it down yourself?
Balance these doggies.
Alright, now... No.
Still not enough.
And maybe... Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
Alright, gotta figure this out.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
Switch it back on while he's on.
Outside of the entertainment value, that didn't do what I had hoped.
Alright, I guess that didn't work.
That was a dirty trick, Manny.
Oh, it was an accident. I bumped the switch with my elbow.
Oh, okay.
Oops. I guess I gotta move the wheelbarrow again? I gotta find the right position for it. Let's try... There. Maybe?
while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
Alright, let's try this again. Maybe that wasn't the trick. Sorry, Gladys.
That was a dirty trick, Manny.
Wasn't me this time. These kids did it.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Is there nothing else to look around here? I guess not. Let's try this again. Man, it's hard to get it to line up. Trying to see if any of them do anything different. If I put it down? No? Alright, come on, I can solve this puzzle. Does it have something to do with the moving things? Huh. Alright, maybe I'll try that one? No. Are they changing? Oh, they're like completely changing. I don't even know if this is a part of the puzzle. Oh, do they like line up with the things? Okay. So... I think I'm getting it, but then I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm not getting it. It's a surprisingly hard puzzle. I'll try it anyway.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
Puzzles aren't for you.
Now, no monkey business this time, Calavera.
I don't mind puzzles every now and then, as long as they're not too tough. It's a fun way to think about it. I guess that wasn't it. Hmm.
That was a dirty trick, Manny.
I don't know how that happened, but I think it was an electrical short.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I can figure this out, probably. Maybe the trick is that I shouldn't have it pinching anything. I want to say I'm getting closer. Figuring it out. Come on, plug that one up, buddy. Oh, is it a timing thing? Oh, it's a timing thing. Okay, I get it now. Alright, now I just need to line up this one more. Oh, it's wobbling. I think I got it. Does feel great solving puzzles. Alright, I hope this is it.
While you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more. Now, no monkey business this time, Calavera.
This is the perfect time for monkey business.
Manny, you promise.
Is it gonna work? Yes!
Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on we soar. Like
He's not too upset.
Like eagles on pogo sticks!
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in, or are you afraid of heights?
I'm not afraid of heights. Alright, now we can go this way. Ooh, now what?
Look out!
Oh, this is new.
There's a big old padlock on this outer gate.
Hello.
I'm thinking the next project should be wings.
Manny, what are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny.
Demon
They'll make
beavers.
you into a dam.
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
What? Hi Davy. It was a fire beaver. I guess I can't go that way yet. I should save it, just in case. Alright, I guess that wasn't the way to go.
Come on, Gladys. Let's crash through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur out of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
Oh boy, how are we getting rid of them?
We can't fit down there. If you want to go back to that no-good town, you can go without me.
Oh, I'm lost again. Oh wait, I can help out. Oh, can I pick up this now? Oh, okay, okay.
Not right now. Not right now.
Oh, I guess it's too big to... Oh, oh, can I put it over where the trees were? Come on, buddy. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Run. Oh. Nice. Okay. Hop back in the car. I thought it was kind of slow,
Truck back in my other suit.
but it's way faster than just walking. Alright. Down this way. Or not? Oh. Alright, let's try picking it up again. Oh, it's still pointing in that direction. Maybe I have to keep going in that direction. I'm doing the right thing, yeah?
Here.
Alright, come on, sign. Give me a sign. Oh. Oh, it's pointing in a different direction now. Wait, I can't really tell where it's pointing. What? That's a completely different direction. Now you're just messing with me. You having fun there, Gluttus? Alright, any day, Manny. Let's try this again.
Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
The Bone Wagon. It's a good name. Oh. Something different happening? Oh. Oh, thank goodness. I thought there was a puzzle I wasn't understanding.
Loteria.
Come on, Manny. Alright. Go down here.
I'm scared of that sign.
Of the sun? What kind of sign is it?
It looks like some sort of warning sign.
Oh, is that a key?
They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
Oh. Can I grab that? Oh, I can.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
Never pass up an old creepy key.
I'll leave the sign here to warn others.
Alright. Anything else?
They'll tear you apart and bid their what want this steady traveler, use it well.
Alright, I guess it's just the key. Let's head back. Continue on our journey. I think. Hello? There we go. Oh, what? We're just back here. Anything new? There's one missing.
These monsters have made a dam out of human bones.
I picked up a bone. Alright, what's this way? Huh.
This river seems to be made of tar, but those beavers just seem to cut through it like water.
Well, like tire. Whoa. It gets weirder and weirder. It really does. Go get it. And fire extinguisher. Wait. Do I have to get the timing right? Yeah, they don't even look like beavers. Wow. That extinguisher has a lot of ammunition in it. Alright, I guess I have to grab more bones. Alright, they're not gonna chase me away, are they?
Run for your lives, you buck-toothed glowball!
I guess I can't spray them from here. Can I? If I line up properly.
I wanna put out your light.
That's not on fire.
Whoops.
That's not on fire. That's not on fire.
He chased me away. I have a spoon. There we go. Let's try this again. Ugh. Ha ha ha.
Plus, how could I leave without Glottis?
How can I leave with that Glottis? Oh no, they're back. Ah.
That's not on fire.
Yeehaw.
That's not on fire.
Whoops. Maybe I am on fire, okay? Alright, I'll have to do this trick, I think. Okay. Grab a bone. Throw it in the water. Switch to extinguisher. Spray as it falls down. Alright, I think that's one down. I had to grab more bones. I hope that's one down. Alright, don't chase me away. I'm just grabbing more bones. Alright, alright. I think I got this. I hope I got this. Alright. Get the timing right. And when he roars. Alright. How many more want some of this? Alright. I think that's all of them. I guess I'll know if another one shows up. Which it's not. Alright. I think that's all of them. We can go now. I hope I don't have to do that again.
Okay, the beasts of Black River are blowing
Whoa,
bubbles at
anyone
the
want to
bottom.
become
Just
famous?
power on through, huh, Glot?
Manny, look at that badass gate. I can't drive through that. We have to find the key.
How do I get rid of that?
Hooray.
I'm just trying to figure out how to delete a message. There we go. Wait, oh, right, I got a key. Is this the key? Kinda looks like a spoon.
It's the key to the gates of hell, I seem to recall.
Wow, this is having fun. He sure is.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
What, Dad? I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis,
Are they
are
double
friends.
dead?
Aw, Manny.
Yay! More puzzle solved.
Hello? Miss
Hello.
Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket. The whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race. When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town.
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Ooh, where are we now? Look at him go! Alright. What's up here? Hello, good sir. Oh, is it a diner?
This guy looks familiar. Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
What are you doing
What are
here?
you doing here?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad I found this game. There aren't too many skeleton games out there, but the ones that do have them are good games.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
All your money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
Sure about that, buddy?
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Well, I'd better go see how my other clients are doing.
If you say so, Manny.
Alright, that's the guy that was at the beginning of the game, I think. Can I look at the picture he just gave me? Is that her?
It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
Oh, I don't think she looks bad. Oh, judging from her skeleton. I mean, it's hard for a skeleton to look wrong. Alright, now where do I go? It's over here. Oh. What? How did that happen?
Tourists. You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Oh, I'm cold. Alright, Mr. Guy.
Actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there. So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
I've always wanted one of those jackets.
It is a pretty cool jacket.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You
Yeah,
folks
did.
gonna stay in Rubicava for a spell?
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
Oh, you don't know about that.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
I bet I would look cool with an eye patch.
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Okay, I guess that's all of that conversation. Is there something I'm missing?
You sure a woman named Mercedes Colomar never came through this town?
She might have. I don't know. I told you the first time, I'm no good with names.
Oh. Photo.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed
Forget
out here
about
weeks
her.
ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two. And she wasn't alone.
She wasn't alone.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full.
Oh.
I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny, We were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Oh, okay. SS La Mancha. I wonder if that's gonna come up again. Or if it's just adding flavor. Alright, buddy. I have bad news about your wife.
Well, if you...
I guess he gave me a logbook? There. Show that to him.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny. Is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Hey, you're one. Oh, Jazz. Oh, a whole year passed. Oh, I got a cool new suit now.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacaba.
Alright. I'm gonna end the stream here after we reach the end of the first year. I'm gonna do year 2 tomorrow evening. So, thank you for joining me! This game is a lot of fun. It's making me laugh a lot. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Alright. Good night!